Wrestling fans, we're here at Ballpark Brawl 5, and I am with a man. If you watch WrestleVision, you've seen him many times on WrestleVision. I'm talking about completely Cody Steele. Cody, thanks for joining us. Cody, talk a little bit about how you broke into wrestling up in Canada.
Well, about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I was looking to get into the business, and I was looking for some wrestling schools, and I got a hold of Danger Boy Derek Wild, and he was just recently opening up a brand new school. He called me up, said, hey, opening the school, come on down, and the rest was history from there.
We're backstage here at Ballpark Brawl 5, and I'm with Danger Boy Derek Wild. Derek, welcome back to Buffalo. It's been a long year.
Thank you very much. You know what? It's so glad to be back in the United States of America. I've waited a long time for this. It's been almost a year to the day that I've been back here, and I've come back for a good reason today, actually. I'm going to be the opponent. I'm going to be the mystery partner of Sean Spears against Team Canada, and it's going to be Petey Williams and my longtime enemy, Showtime Eric Young.
That ladder match that you guys had a few years back just tore the roof off. People still talk about it today. You think you got it in you to put another match like that together tonight?
Well, I don't know about that. That seems like a once-in-a-lifetime thing to me. But you know what? I remember Eric Young, and I always will, because every day that I wake up, when I'm unable to get out of bed, when I feel my back cringe every day, I know, Showtime, I know what you did to me, and that's one thing I can never forget.
Speaking of Derek Wild, you guys have wrestled many times in the United States and obviously in Canada. Talk about what it's been like, working him. You're one of his biggest rivals. It kind of reminds you of the old Magnum TA Tully Blanchard feud.
Well, working Danger Boy Derek Wild's always interesting. He always got something new. He's always wants to do something crazy. So, every time I wrestle him, it's always something new. And it's always challenging. Some guys say, oh, working the same guy all the time. It gets boring. It's never boring with Danger Boy Derek Wild. I've had 60-minute matches with him. I've wrestled in ladder matches with him. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Any match you can think of, I've done it with Danger Boy Derek Wild. And it's always something new and always something cool.
It seemed like you asked Jennifer Blake for her hand in marriage. Then everything just kind of blew up. You weren't able to come back to the States, but obviously today you came over. You won't be going to Green Day, though. Well,
I'm not going to the Green Day concert. But, you win some, you lose some. I won Jennifer's hand in marriage. I lost my right to come back to the States. But I'm here now, and regardless, today I'm going to take it for what it's worth, and I'm going to give the fans their money's worth today.
Cody Steele, not too long ago, you fulfilled a childhood dream. You wrestled on the WWE SmackDown show. You were in the Angle Challenge. Talk about what that was like.
You just said it was a childhood dream. I didn't know until 2 that afternoon what was going on, and I didn't really have any time to prepare for it. It was just go out there and do your thing, kid, and that's what I did. And it was really surreal being in that ring, looking around, seeing all the people, and being in the same ring that Hulk Hogan has been in, Macho Man, all the kids that I grew up with were in that ring, and it's definitely a very surreal experience. It didn't really sink in that it actually happened until I got home, and later on that week I saw it myself on SmackDown, and it was pretty surreal. It was an awesome experience all around.
I remember it was Ballpark Brawl 2, that match with Teddy Hart, that leap off the baseball fence there, connects to foul balls. What was that like?
That's like, you ever have one of those nightmares where you're falling and then just before you hit the ground you wake up? Enough said.
You made a reappearance in the WWE. If anyone watched, you saw Viscera take a nacho from you. How did that whole thing come about?
Well, I was just down there doing some training down in the WWE. They invited me back, to get another look at me for some more tryout matches, and they needed somebody to be in the audience for a little spot with Viscera there, and someone put a good word in for me, and they needed somebody to do the spot, so I was there and I did it, and I had a whole hell of a lot of fun doing it. Me and Viscera actually did a tour together about a month before, so I know him, and me and him are good buddies. He's a good guy. So no hard feelings to Viscera for taking my nachos. I got reimbursed later on that night, so it was all right.
Again, you're going to be teaming with Sean Spears to go against Team Canada members, Petey Williams and Eric Young. Both of those gentlemen turned on Sean Spears last month here at Ballpark Brawl 4. You're here to help Sean Spears defend his honor against Team Canada.
You got it. Sean Spears called me up and asked me to help him out. I took the chance coming over the border. He's a good friend of mine. And I'm going to tell you what, like I said before, regardless of who my partner is, I'm going to give it all I got today. And Showtime Eric Young isn't going to leave here today without remembering me.
Well, congratulations again. It's a pleasure seeing you. I'm glad you got here safe, and good luck in your match.
Thank you very much.
Having those few tastes of the WWE experience, what have you learned that you need to improve upon so you can possibly get back, and show your stuff there again?
Basically, you got to show them something different. If you want a job with WWE, you got to be different. You got to be original. And so next time I go there, I'm going to show them a little bit something different, something they didn't see the first time, second time, and third time that I was there. So right now, Cody Steele is working on maybe changing his look a little bit, changing stuff around. So you're going to see a lot of new stuff coming from Cody Steele in the independent scene, and hopefully it's going to catch a WWE's eye.
Cody, so why don't you plug your website?
It's www.codysteele, that's Steele, STEELE.cjb.net.
Cody, so thank you, and I look forward to seeing you in WWE someday.
Thanks, Scotty.